So what I've got here today is probably one of the most recognizable U.S. Martial pistols in existence. Not a 1799 North Cheney, but the 1799 North Gravel. This gun is a model 1799 North Cheney, but this gun actually came out of a river in Missouri back in the 60s, and it's been known and in collections since then. You know, there's only around 20 original North Cheneys in existence. A lot of them have condition issues, but this one has a very cool story to go with the really interesting condition it's in. I mean, this gun, it's the word relic. I mean, this thing is a relic for sure, but it's a cool relic with an interesting past. I wish we knew a little more about its true history, but you know, you can take a look at this gun and you can see this thing was clearly submerged for a very long time. And then it was actually dredged out of the Merrimack River in Missouri about a half a mile from Highway 30. And so this thing was buried in the sediment. You can see there's still chunks of sediment and rock attached to the barrel. There's kind of a glaze of sediment over the whole gun. And it's a really neat piece. You know, North Cheneys are very expensive because they're so hard to find. This one's definitely gonna be a little less expensive, but if you're gonna have a North Cheney, why not have one that looks like a gun like this? I mean, look at it. It's cool. I mean, it reminds me of archaeology and, you know, almost makes me think of paleontology, like it's a dinosaur bone or something. It's a really neat gun, and there's a lot of the original pistols still there. If I pick it up, you can actually take a look at down here in the bottom. You can actually, because the frame of the gun is brass, it's very age darkened from being submerged and just being old, but you can actually still see where the markings are. You can still read the North Cheney marking there. You can see the pan still there. Part of the frizzon's still there. You've got a decent chunk of the actual lock still there. Surprising amount of the wood's left, which I was surprised by. It must have been, you know, pretty encased in the sediment for this much of the wood to remain. I mean, a really neat piece. And then the consignor has included with this, you know, iconic gun. I mean, this has been known, it's a published piece that's, you know, in some articles from back in the 60s. What they've done is they've included a replica French 1777 pistol to kind of give you an idea of what this gun would have looked like. The US 1799 was based on the French 1777. There are differences between the two, relatively subtle, especially from a distance. So this one would be an example of a modern reproduction of the French 1777, and it makes a nice pair, a nice complement to this very cool North Cheney flintlock pistol. So this North Gravel is, of course, one of a kind. I've never seen another North Cheney pistol like it. But on top of that, there's only around 20 of these known to exist still at all. And you can buy this pistol in our upcoming sporting collector sale.